So yeah, this season is coming to an end. I don't know what the hell's going to happen because, little thing happened at the end of last episode. Little stabby, a little, burning and destruct. Dracula's fucking dead.
Stabby, daddy.
Oh, what? Quinn, why? Okay. Yeah, that...
You can't see my shit-eating grin.
Yeah, but you know what I can do? I can make sure that they won't hear you say anything else.
Okay.
I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that.
I was like, you're only hurting yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being a dingus. Forgive me. All right, but yeah, everybody. So, Dracula's fucking dead. Don't know how to handle that, but I do know that, Jesus criminy. This is a lot of craziness, because there's so many other characters that are, like, the primary three outside of the main three, Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard. Mm-hmm. We have Carmilla, who I assume will now take over the role as, like, main lead villainous vampire. Then you have Isaac, who I think once he gets back to Wallachia, he's going to outright just go crazy and try and kill, like you said, try and kill the original three that killed Dracula. And then, of course, there's Hector, who is in between a rock and a hard place and a crazy vampire bitch. And, yeah.
You said Hector. What?
Huh?
You said Hector.
Hector, yeah. Remember the other forger? The one with the little puppy?
Dead?
No. When Carmilla's army made their move, she told him, "You have no choice but to come with me now." And then he did. He chose to follow her.
For some reason, I was mixing up his death with Godbrand's death.
No.
Very different.
Well, yeah.
But...
Well, Godbrand was a very foul-mouthed, red-headed Viking that died a very, very, very brutal death at the hands of Isaac. But yeah, Hector's a forge master.
Yeah, I know he's.
Which, you know what? That plays into my theory of what may happen in the future. But again, I'm going to save it for potentially the end of this, like where I think it may go. I don't know, but anyway,
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. But...
Yeah. So we'll have to see about that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing is coming to a close for season 2. Let's give this a watch and let's see what the hell's gonna happen. Here we go. Yeah, Castle Dracula is now castle empty. Look, shit, that's a terrible pun, Nate. You're better than this. Come on. The engine is destroyed, so the castle will never move again unless he repairs it. An infinite wealth of knowledge.
We really messed up the old house, didn't we?
You made a mess of your house. Yes, you did. You made quite the mess.
I'll just leave it here. Be nothing but a grave to be robbed.
He's right.
So, let it be my grave.
We can't move this thing. Cypher broke it.
I did not.
You kind of did.
I do not break things.
So we agreed she broke it.
Yes.
Right on top of the Belmont Hold, which is now also open to the world. It's yours. My childhood home and your childhood home. Protect it. Make something out of it. Something better than a pile of ruins.
So we agree that she broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, what do we have here? I think the desert has left us a little gift, don't you? Put a rope around it. Drag it behind us. Perhaps we can sell it at the next town. I simply don't care.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Like something out of a horror movie. I love it. If you want to live, lay down your swords. Or be stupid. Well, I guess Isaac has pretty much made his point clear. It's like, well, y'all boys are dead.
Yeah, now he has tons of food and horses.
Oh.
I could have an army of my own.
Yes. Yes, you could.
I might like an army.
Ooh. Imagine being out in the desert and you see red lights go flashing up like that. You're just like, is that a mirage? What the... what?
I've trapped a castle that uses magic engines to move from place to place and pinned it to the ruins of the Belmont home.
And you broke
Why
it.
would I want to stop now?
Go on.
Look, we know this, what we're doing, and it's good for you too.
Okay. How on earth did you come to that decision?
You killed a monster largely by accident.
Hey, that took serious skills.
Do you know why I think that is?
I don't know, but I
It's
think you're going to
because
tell
you're
her.
doing what you were
I tell
born
him.
for. As insane as it sounds, this entire nightmare scenario has made you complete. If you didn't talk much, people would think you were my deformed pet bear and throw you free food.
Cypher,
Yes, Trevor?
this is the closest thing I've had to a life in... I don't know when. And
About
you're
20
the
years.
closest I've had to a friend.
Cute.
Aww. Just say yes.
I
Just say
wouldn't know
yes.
where else to go,
Hey!
or who else to be with.
Good.
There he
Is
is.
the sun down yet?
Not quite.
Oh, for God's sake. Dracula is dead, Hector. Does that trouble you?
Of course it does.
Poor Hector. Stand up for me. Hector, you look like shit.
I know.
Don't worry. We'll look after you.
Oh no.
I must return to Styria. With my forces decimated, the humans of this region weakened, and a void in the power structure of the vampire world. I intend to take advantage of that. You will create the horde for me.
Go to hell.
Get up. You are my pet now. My pet forge master.
Yeah, I think I've seen this video on Pornhub.
Well. Ooh. Well. Sucks for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Don't let that idiot get you into too much trouble.
Never. Well, maybe just enough trouble.
Maybe a little.
Just enough.
Fuck you.
Never
Come on,
change.
boy.
Never change. Yeah, if anything, like right in the middle of the thing, I'd have just been like, and then Sypha would have been just like, huh.
Melnades and Belmont. That sounds quite good, doesn't it?
Not bad.
For the legend.
Wait, I don't get first billing.
Of course not. You're the one driving the horse.
The throne in Castle Dracula sits empty no more. I gotta be honest. That moment, there's moments like I've heard soldiers talk about this when they have cut themselves off from really feeling anything. They haven't let the weight of the situation and the gravity of the situation truly affect them. And then after it is all said and done, after they finally have a moment of clarity and a moment of peace, all of a sudden, everything just falls right down on them. And sometimes it results in PTSD, sometimes it results in depression, but for those who have a proper release on certain things, and have a grip on their emotional standards, they say that it is a greater feeling of being tired, both mentally and physically, that they have ever felt in their entire lives. And sometimes they just sit there and they cry. They cry for hours on end of just this immense task that they have just completed, and what you have gained or what you have lost throughout the ordeal, it hits you all at once.
Yeah.
And right there, I mean, that's a moment of vulnerability for Alucard, because he felt like contrary to how he feels about his father or anything like that, it was still his father.
Yeah.
And also his mother. This whole ordeal started with the death of his mother. And because of the actions of his father, he did not even have time to mourn the loss of his mother. That's something to take into account too. I mean, that's just the weight.
It got heavy these last 2 episodes.
Well, it did, because the emotional weight of the last episode was a counterpoint to a very action heavy like episode.
Yeah.
And the very end of it, you were just like, damn, that's some heavy shit, because you got Dracula's big emotional break whenever he realized what he was doing to his own son. And then of course in this we get multiple fronts. Of course the Alucard there at the end, him finally having the moment to grieve the loss of both of his parents, but also the fact that, I think the only one who came out of this with a more positive, 2 parties that came out with a much more positive light, was number 1, Isaac. Isaac is building up a army of his own, and secondly, Sypha and Trevor, they also ended their part of this story arc on a pretty happy note. But then the other side of it that went down very badly was Hector.
Yeah.
Hector is now a full-on just errand boy and forge master for Carmilla's beck and call. That is just that's sad on his part, but at the same time, he made his choice. He was manipulated by Carmilla, and he made his choice to pretty much abandon Castle Dracula.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering how Isaac's going to feel when he finds out Hector's still alive. Not only that Hector's still alive, but is now personally working for Carmilla as her forge master.
He won't feel anything. He's just gonna kill him. That's how it goes.
Oh well, he's going to get like the feeling for revenge for that. Like he's going to want to take revenge, but also Trevor and Sypha, they're going to go on a journey, and they're going to go to they're pretty much going to go and try and help sort out the church and the mess that's there. Which good luck with that. World's been trying to do that for the last few hundred years, and it's gone. Could have been done better. But also, they're trying to help out the people of the land by sharing the knowledge that they have, and also like helping people learn how to fight back against the creatures of the night. I mean, first off, Trevor, teaching everyone it's like salt kills demons. Pikes up front. It's like teaching people how to fight back.
Yeah.
That's what I think the next season is going to encompass, and also my theory as to a possible return of a character, Dracula, his return, because Dracula's, like I said, Dracula's been killed multiple times and has been resurrected multiple times. I think Dracula could potentially be resurrected in the future if by somehow they're able to get a hold of his remains, and which truth is there's not really many remains left except for the wedding ring.
No.
If there's something about the wedding ring that has an enchantment on it, or is blessed, or something like that, or imbued with Dracula's essence, maybe Isaac or Hector could potentially bring Dracula back.
That's what I was thinking. It's not out of the question.
It isn't, because it's happened in the games. And also, not only that, but there's an enemy in almost every Castlevania game since Symphony of the Night. Well, actually, no, he was in the other games before, too. That they did not bring up in this one, but they could bring up in the future, the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Because the Grim Reaper sided with Dracula because, when Dracula was resurrected, he pretty much asked the Reaper to to allow him passage back through, and the Reaper agreed, and the Reaper pretty much allowed Dracula to come back, but also he Dracula wanted him to pretty much be a guardian for him.
Yeah.
So that may be in the future as well. We may see the Grim Reaper here soon, in the next season or two. I don't know. I haven't seen the next season, so I don't know what the hell's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, I love this series so far. I'm glad we were able to finish season 2, and now we're going to be moving on to season 3, and I'm so happy. Oh, God.
I'm happy, but also this was really depressing, and now I just want to go home and lay down and stare at the ceiling.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll let you do that.
Okay.
So, again, everybody out there, thank you all so much for tuning into this. This was Castlevania Season 2, Episode 8, the finale, the season finale, and we'll hopefully see you all in the next one, the start of Castlevania Season 3, and until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Quinn.
We will see you then. Peace out.